welcome back to Soul Home Fitness. Today's workout is your arms and your butt. What you need is 2 small weights and a yoga mat. Let's go. Okay, let's get started. So come to the edge of your mat and we're going to begin with the type of flow to warm up your body. It's going to bring some heat and we're also going to open up and stretch as well. Softly bend your knees, lift your arms all the way up to the ceiling, lengthen through your spine, and then fold forward all the way down to the floor. Softly bend your knees here if you need a little bit of length, and then relax your head, relax your neck, and then come up halfway and lengthen through your spine. Walk your hands all the way out to a plank, and you can either bend your knees and go down slow till your chest is hovering the floor, and then come up to upward facing dog, or you can go down slow, keeping your body in alignment, and then walk the feet under, lift your chest, and then press your body weight back to a downward facing dog. And just find length here. Press your palms into the mat, lengthen your spine, and then walk your hands all the way back to your feet. You're going to come up halfway, again, lengthening through your spine. Fold forward, round your back, and just stretch the back legs. Engage your core, lift your chest, and come all the way up, or relax your arms. Let's do that 2 more times together. Once again, either go down on your knees or keep your body in a plank as you lower down to the floor. Here we go. Big inhale up, lift up high, fold forward, relax your head, relax your neck, round your back, and then engage your core, lengthen your spine, walk your hands all the way out to a plank. Engage the core here as you slowly lower your body down towards the floor. Lift the gaze, stretch your belly, and then exhale back, downward facing dog, and hold it for 1 breath. And then with strong arms, walk it back towards the toes. Find length in your torso. Relax your head and gaze down. Big inhale, lift the arms all the way up and down. So we got 1 more time. Big breath in. Come down. Lengthen your spine. Walk your hands out. Slowly lower to the floor with control. Switch your feet. Lift your gaze up. Press back to downward facing dog. And then walk your hands back to your toes. And come all the way up. Okay, so today's workout is arms and butt. We're going to begin with glutes today. I want us to warm up the muscles so we feel them in all the movements we're going to do. And we're going to intermix glutes and arms, primarily the triceps of the arms. So what we're going to do is grab your weights, place them behind the knee. You want something that's not too heavy because you need to be able to fit it back there, and you're also going to use your body to lift that weight to the side. So I would recommend anywhere between 2 pounds to maybe 7 pounds or 8 pounds, probably the most on that. That's it, let's get started. So you have your body in a tabletop position. We're going to alternate. So we're going to lift the right leg to the side, squeeze in the core, squeeze the butt that's lifting, bring that leg back down and lift to the other side. 1 minute on the clock, begin. So the idea for this exercise is just to really feel that circular glute area and keep the back of your leg, your calf muscle, your hamstring, keep those muscles engaged and locked in around that weight. So you're working the posterior side of your leg in addition to that circular glute area that I mentioned. And then traveling up the body, feel your obliques, feel your center core, drawing in and maintaining strength and tension as you lift the leg to the side. Try not to slow down the rep, the speed of the rep as you go. Your muscles, your butt is going to start to get tired, but just keep marching it out. And we're going to hold it at the end for a static hold. So now we have 9 more seconds. Once again, check in with your hamstrings, your glutes, your core, and then take whatever rep you're on now, whatever side, and hold it. Let's sit here for 10 seconds. The leg is going to try to draw it down. 5 more seconds, but keep it lifted. 3, 2, 1, bring it down and shoot the other leg up right away. 10 seconds, engage your core, keep the height. Woo. Burn in, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, remove those weights to the side. And just for a moment, press your hips back and stretch your spine. Walk your hands all the way back in. Bring your weights to the side. Let's go into a plank. So what we're going to do for the plank, we're going to hold a static plank here, and you're going to take the leg, and you're gonna try to bring it in as far as you can to really crunch the side body, and then you're gonna walk it back and then switch the other one. So let's go ahead and get started. We have only 30 seconds of this. Come up to a plank and begin. 30 seconds is gonna be hard enough because I really want you to focus on how far can you bring that knee in. So take your time, draw it in as close to your arm as possible. So this exercise is definitely working the arms. The triceps are supporting the movement, the shoulders, the chest, the abs. You have 5 more seconds. Keep bringing it in. Last one, and done, guys, good. Okay, come to the top and grab those weights. Okay, the hands are gonna be holding the weights. Your left leg is gonna be on the floor. I want you to kick back your right leg, and then we're gonna stay here. Notice one thing before you begin. My back is not relaxed. My back is engaged, my chest is lifted. So with maintaining a static hold here, which you'll feel your butt working for sure, take your right knee, match the left knee, and then extend the leg back. We have our weights because it's work to keep those weights in your arms. It's not just body weight, you're adding weight. So here we go, left leg down, right leg goes back. We're gonna do this one for reps together. So we're balancing, just hold it to find your balance. And now we begin. And if you fall out of it, you come right back in. 10, 9, 8. Guys, feel the standing leg. 7, lift your chest. 6, engage the core. 3 left, moving slow with control. 2, and now before you come up, grip the left side butt, and then you stand tall, switch your leg, come back down to the floor, engage your core, lift your chest, and begin 10 times. Match the knee, shoot it back. A lot is going on for the stabilizing muscles around the joints. This is number 4. Protect your back, engage those back muscles. 4 left. Feel the right side butt mainly supporting you in this hold. 3, 2, and then draw the awareness to that standing leg glute and squeeze to come all the way up to the top. Guys, let's come back down to the mat, repeat those 3. So place the weight behind your knee. This is a 1-minute exercise, and we'll begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin. And lift. If the weight falls out, most likely it's because you're not gripping it with the calf and the hamstring. So start there, then find your stomach muscles. All while keeping your arms strong, rooted to the floor, and lifting up. Each time you get a little bit higher with that weight. So down here is less challenging. Maybe that's the end of your range of motion. But if you have more range of motion, and if you have the effort, then lift it higher. Go to your potential. We have 20 more seconds left. Remember, we have those 10-second holds at the end. Keep going. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely feeling the butt muscles like really getting exhausted. They're working. We have 5 more seconds. Keep lifting. Okay, now hold this leg up. 10 seconds, don't let it drop, hold it up. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, right away switch, guys. Keep that burn. 10, 9, lift high, 7, 6, 5, hold it, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take the weights away. Come into your plank, 30 seconds. Set up, and go. Drive the knee in. Try not to come too far forward over the wrists. Keep that alignment. 20 more seconds. Draw that knee in. Feel the crunch of the stomach. Feel the arms supporting your body. It's a lot of work on the arms. 10 more seconds. 5 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2. Maybe you can walk your hands back to your toes to keep those arms working and come all the way up. All right, let's take our weights. Let's start with this time with our right leg down. So right leg is down. Lean forward. Hold the weights at the bottom. Find your balance. Notice I just kind of rolled out a little big toe down. Okay, here we go. 10 times. Begin. 10. Imagine like you're pushing a heavy weight away from your body. 3. Lift the chest. 4. 5. 6. And even though you're bending the knee, you're not coming forward with the weight. You're pressing back into the hamstring and glute. 2. Last one, hold it. Squeeze the right side and come up. Switch. Lift the chest before you even go down. 4 corners of the foot on the floor and go. 10. Energy towards the floor and then energy away from the body as you extend the legs in different directions. This is number 5. 4, stay strong. 3, 2, last one, and up, all the way. Good job, guys. Place your weights down on the floor for our next circuit. Okay, so we're gonna set our body up into a bridge position on our wrists. You're gonna point the 5 fingers forward, and you're gonna lift your body weight up. So from here, we're gonna take our right leg, keep it glued on the floor, lift our left leg, lift our right arm, and just reach for the frontal ankle, bring it back down, and then find your balance before you move, and switch. What this is working is your core for sure because you're balancing, and then the single arm that's on the floor, that tricep. So engage those back muscles. Let's go for 60 seconds. Lift up and go. It's always better to move slower but with good, solid, smooth form. Even if you wiggle and come out, that's fine. But the point is just don't move too fast. Try to keep those hip points up and try to keep those hips square, so not turning so much to the side. Whatever arm is on the floor, squeeze that tricep. You're halfway there. Notice too that the glute muscle of the standing leg on the floor is working to help support that balance. Keep that big reach. Work the flexibility of the lifting leg. You only have 10 more seconds. Maybe you can get in 2 more. 3, 2, 1, and then slowly come down. Take your hands, turn over into tabletop position. So you're gonna reach and kick, reach and kick. Let's go for 10. Hug in the stomach, 9, 8. So we're moving laterally with the leg. Keep the height, 7 left, 6. Draw in the stomach, 5. You're balancing because you're on one arm. 4, 3. Last one, we're gonna hold it, 2. Here we go. Hold it for 10, 9, 8. You got it, 7, 6. Stay up. Woo. 3, 2. Bring it in. Right away switch. Here we go. Cross your leg. I'm actually messing up here. So bring it in and then extend. There we go. Woo. Bring it in and extend. That's 2 out of 10. When you reach the arm away from the body, really squeeze your triceps and then lengthen your body. 6 more. Notice this arm, the one that's on the floor, is working the tricep and the shoulder. 3 more. Last one, we hold it. 2. Kick that leg. Last one. And hold, guys. 10 seconds. Engage the stomach. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it in. Awesome job. We're gonna take the balls and we're gonna come to a standing position. Last one for the circuit. Okay, so what we're gonna do here, we're going to bend forward with our torso. My left arm is gonna press back, bring it in. My right arm is gonna press back, and then I'm gonna come up to shoulder lift, back down. Left, right, in, and press. Let's do it together. Down. 1 arm tricep, 2 arm tricep, up and press. Go. 60 seconds. And up. 1, 2, and press. Now when you lift up, try to touch the ceiling with your arm. in both directions. So whether it's the tricep, reach high, or you're lifting for the ceiling. Keep rolling. And up. Guys, we are 30 seconds in, 30 seconds left. And squeeze the stomach when you come up. What's up with your torso? Are we rounded or we lengthened? Lengthen through your spine. Tricep, tricep, and press. Whew, keep going, we're getting close. And up. You have 10 more seconds. Press. One more time, go through that sequence, and up, and bring it down. Good, so weights go on the floor. Find yourself in that bridge. 60 seconds, we know what to do. So lift your body up. We begin in 3, 2, and go. So many components to this movement. You're pressing through the arms, you're keeping those hips stable and lifted, and you're balancing using your glutes and your hamstring. Whew. Try to really engage your gaze forward, use your neck, but don't overuse your neck. Just keep those muscles engaged. Don't overstrain. You're past halfway. Maybe practice lifting the leg a little higher, stretching the calves. So close. The first 2 circuits of the day, of this workout, is going to be repeated. You have one more time on each side. And then we're going to finish doing a variation of movements. And come on down. All right, grab those weights. Actually, this one we don't need the weight. Okay, hands on the floor. As a reminder, you're going to cross the leg and then extend away from the body, back in. 10 and 10, let's go. Bring it in and reach. Exhale the breath as you extend the arm and the leg. Try to touch the person, the camera, whatever's in front of you with those toes. Reach forward, 5. 5 more. So many things happening. Can you balance? Can you focus? 3, 2, this one we hold it, 10 seconds. Stay here guys for 10, 9, 8, keep the height, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, bring it in. And switch, okay. Draw it in, and switch. So I'm noticing myself that I'm stumbling on these words because there's so many pieces that are part of this. So the most important is keep that focus. I'm over talking, but you know what to do through that demonstration. We have 3 more. Keep your mind right. 2. Now we hold it. You got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Come on up. Grab your weights. Here we go. 60 seconds. Lean forward. This, by the way, is an exercise. Just being like this is work on your spine. So please maintain that as you extend back and then engage the core to come up before we press. Okay, 60 seconds. Go for it. I find that the more parallel you are with your chest to the floor, the more range of motion you can create and the less tension that you have in the neck. Reach for the ceiling. This last one, I want us to add a pulse once we get to the end of the minute, and I'm going to show you what that looks like soon. So we're going to finish out the second circuit, second time through, with a little added heat. We're past halfway, you have about 25 more seconds. Keep moving. Press those hips forward when you come to the top. Guys, let's do 2 more. Last round. And come back down to that original position. Extend the arms. Here we go. 10 seconds. Pulse the arms up. Begin. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Okay, we're going to bring the left leg forward, we're going to kick the right leg back, and we're going to come into a lunge position. This one we're only doing once. Everything after this rep we're only doing once as well. We're about halfway through the workout, or maybe even a little bit more. Come into your lunge, hold this position here. So this is work, this is fire. You're going to feel sensation in your quad of the back leg, but I want you to feel the quad of the front leg. Something to focus on. My knee is not forward, my knee is shifted back. When you shift your knee back, you feel your glutes more. So keep that there. So find this with me. Then take your hands behind your head. Lift the chest. So from here, this is only half of it. We're going to be here, maintain that. Take your right elbow, touch outside the left knee. Don't come up. And now we have 4 more. Down. So let's do that together. Let's set up 5 times staying low. Find your lunge. Hands behind the head, lift the chest, and begin. Squeeze your stomach, feel the left side glute. 5, 4, open the chest. 3, 2, last one. Come up with strength and switch. Right leg, find your lunge, hands behind the head, and go. Twist. 5. Let's stay low and shift your weight back. 4, 3, last 2, 1 more, and done. Okay, so the workout is butt and arms. So let's go to our arms now. Okay, you have 2 options. If you're super strong in your arms and you can do slow descending push-ups all the way up, be my guest to do so. My arms are a challenge area for me, so I'm gonna go on my knees. So my hands are gonna go from the normal push-up position to this position here, tricep push-up. So I'm gonna be on my knees, I'm gonna walk my knees back, tuck my hips under. I'm gonna do it from 2 perspectives. And I'm going to rub the inner part of my bicep along my ribs. I'm gonna go down slow, and then once I reach my lowest point, I shoot back up. So from the side, walk my knees back. I don't keep my butt here. I tuck my hips under so my lower abs can work. And I rub the inner part of my arms to my ribs, and then I press myself up. Doing that, it turns on my triceps. Guys, let's do it together 5 times. Set yourself up, full variation or modified like me, and begin. Go down slow. You can always pause halfway and push up if it feels good for you. 4 more. Maybe you can go a little lower. Exhale on the way up. 3 more. 2 more. Feel the back of your arms. Last one. Suck in the stomach. And up. Good job. All right, take those arms, shake them up. We're now going to take our weights and we're going to lie all the way down to the floor. Extend the legs. Let's go down slow, just why not? Work our stomach on the way down. And then leave your legs extended and then reach your arms long over your head. Okay, we're going to keep the length in the arms and we're going to pull the arms over the shins and lift our head. And then we're going to go back down. So yes, your stomach is working, but I want you to feel the arms by holding those weights. So let's go for 60 seconds. Begin. Squeeze the triceps and lift your head towards the knees. Exhale the breath on the way up. Gently touch the heels to the floor. Don't place too much weight. So you're constantly working as we move. Guys, squeeze the back arms. You have 30 more seconds. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the arms, lift up strong. Squeeze. 15. Let's finish strong. Keep going. 10. Ooh, abs are working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now place your legs down. Extend the arms. We're going to do a sit-up. And go. Big, strong sit-up to come up. Awesome. We have 4 more movements. 2 for the arms, 2 for the legs, for the butt. All right, here we go. What we're going to do, guys, we're going to come into a plank. I know I said 2 for the butt, 2 for the arms. This one is primarily for the butt, but you'll definitely feel the arms because you're holding a plank. Okay, but here we go. want you to bring the leg in, similar to how we did in the beginning of the workout, and then you're going to lift up into a glute extension, and then bring it in, and lift up. You're only gonna do 3 on each side. Why? It's not hard, because if you do this, and then kick your weight back, you're not really working a lot of muscles. You're more stretching. I want you to maintain this. Don't change your shoulders, that's over your wrist, and then lift that leg and squeeze your butt in 2 more times. Okay, you ready? 3 and 3, let's go. Left side, find your plank, and go. Drive the knee in, maintain the body. Lift, 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 lift. 2 more. Drive the knee in. Lift, 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 squeeze the butt. Last one, woo. Bring it in, lift, and down. Okay, take a second, and you're up. Make it hard, guys. Bring the knee in, lift high. Good, squeeze the stomach, bring it in, lift high. 2 more, or 1 more, bring it in, lift high, and down. Child's pose, toes together, knees apart, take a breath, and come up. Okay, we're gonna come to 1 more standing exercise of the day. All right, so we're gonna take our arms above our head. We're gonna engage our stomach muscles, and we're going to bend the elbows down, and we're gonna press up. From this perspective, bend the elbows down, and up. That's it. Simple tricep, extend and reach. 60 seconds go. Here we go. Lift those arms. Engage the abs, begin. If you have lighter weights like I do, you can go a little bit quicker. So working more of a burnout instead of like going slow and using heavy weights, you really have to kind of do less reps, right? So whatever speed feels good for you with those weights, do it. You're halfway there, 30 more seconds. Keep the elbows close to the ears so you work those tricep muscles. After this, we have 1 more butt, 1 more arms, and we stretch. Keep going, you have 12 more seconds. Press. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Okay. Woo. Put those on the floor. No more weights for the rest of the class. Okay. We're going to come onto all fours. We're going to do a butt circle movement. So my left leg is going to go away from my body. This is hard enough work as it is, right? But of course, I want to make it a little harder. So we're going to maintain this height, and we're just going to circle it back. Circle it back. When I say switch, drop the leg in, extend, and same thing on the other side. 30 seconds on each leg. Here we go. Extend and go. 30. This is a movement that some people may feel cramping on, not because they can't do this movement, they're just not used to moving laterally. So it's important that we maintain the ability of our body to move many different ways. So even if this may not feel great today, keep trying it in the future. Lengthen that leg. You have 10 more seconds. Small, mini little controlled circles. 3, 2, bring it down, guys. Shoot the other leg away from the body and go. 30 seconds. Use those stomach muscles. Oh man. We have 20 more seconds. Keep that lift. Not only are you working the lifted leg, you're working the stable leg. You have 10 seconds left. Keep going. Whew. And 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, shake it out. Last movement of the day. You're gonna hold the plank, guys. We're gonna do controlled diagonal shoulder touches and down. We're not opening. You stay here and you touch. You can always come down to your knees and do the same thing. Just burning out those arms to finish. We're gonna go for 30 seconds. Set yourself up. 3, 2, and go. Think about all the arm work that you did today. Engage those muscles. Include the chest. Pull the shoulder blades together in the back so we don't round. Watch those hips, keep them down. You got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay. Awesome. Okay, let's stretch a little bit. So, you can bend your knees and sit back if this doesn't feel comfortable for your knee joints. You can be right here, but lift your chest. Bring the arms in front of you. And we're just gonna pull our elbows back and we're gonna lift our chest and just work a little bit of posture for a moment. Feel the stretch in the armpit area. Release. Maybe even round for a moment. Lift. 4 more. Reach. 3. We're just literally reversing our body of how maybe it's kind of hunched forward throughout the day, right? Just drawing that openness. 2. And last one, just stay here. Pull the elbows back. So keep the chest lifted. Turn the palms to face in, and then reach the arms away from you, and just hold this. Keep the chest lifted here, and lift the arms overhead. And back down. So let's do that one more time together. I'm gonna face this way now. Arms are in front, maybe around your back, right? Then you lift, pull those elbows back for 5, 4, and feel the strength of your back. 3, lift the chest, 2, and then this one we hold it. So keep the elbows back, hold it, good. Turn the palms to face in, reach from your body like you're trying to like touch someone next to you, and then we're gonna lift those arms overhead, and then pull it all the way down. Okay, 2 stretches for our legs. When we finish, let's take our right leg and bring it in front of our body and extend the back leg back. So we're just gonna stretch out the hips. The hips worked really hard in today's workout, and just hold that. Lift your chest. If you have the flexibility, you can go down to the floor, whatever feels good for you. And just be here. 1 more breath. And switch. Bring the other leg forward, extend back. Notice that the shoulders are not shrugging towards your ears. Relax it down. Release that. And slowly make your way back to the center of your mat. Open your fingers, guys. Uncurl the toes. Lift the hips back. And we're just going to pedal through the calves. Find space in your arms. Lean into it. Your body's so much more open now. And then slowly come down to the floor. And you're done. Thank you so much for working out today. Let us know what you want to see next, guys. Always one love. See you soon.